desalination studies. President Sisi orders to promote the efficiency of roads in western Greater Cairo. And 2 U.S. scientists win the 2021 Nobel Prize for Medicine. Welcome back. The news in details. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi ordered to scrutinize studies on seawater desalination within the state's plans of water management. This came during the president's meeting on Monday with a number of ministers and officials to follow up the country's plans in the field of seawater desalination. Presidential spokesman Bassam Radi said that the meeting tackled the situation of the distribution of water desalination factories throughout the country, a project that aims at supplying drinking water within the state's strategic plan till the year 2050. The meeting was attended by Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli, Minister of Electricity Mohammed Shakir, Minister of Irrigation Mohammed Abdulati, Minister of Planning Hala Saeed, Minister of Housing Asim Al-Ghazar, Minister of Agriculture Saeed Al-Khawair, Head of the National Center for State Land Planning and CEO of Egypt's Sovereign Fund Ayman Suleiman. Meanwhile, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi held another meeting on Monday with Presidential Advisor for Urban Planning Amir Said and Head of the Armed Forces Engineering Authority Ihab al-Far. During the meeting, President al-Sisi was briefed on the progress report of the ongoing projects carried out by the authority across the nation, including the constructive projects in the new administrative capital, particularly for the housing districts. The meeting also touched on the latest developments of roads and axes projects, where the President instructed to accelerate the upgrading process of the road networks in Upper Egypt and also to promote efficiency of roads in western Greater Cairo. Health Minister Hala Saeed said on Monday that there is no increase in the number of coronavirus infections or death rates over the past 10 days. Speaking during a press conference with the U.S. Ambassador to Egypt, Jonathan Cohn, the minister said that there will be no halt in the educational process after making the vaccine available to all individuals involved. Zaid said that Egypt has received 8 million doses of coronavirus vaccine as a gift from the United States. She noted that doses of Pfizer and Moderna vaccines will be received in the coming days. For his part, Ambassador Cohn said that his country has given 100 million doses of vaccines to 60 countries. He hailed cooperation with Egypt in the field of curbing the pandemic. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry met on Monday with his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov in Moscow. During the meeting, Shoukry delivered a message from President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi to his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry met on Monday with his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov in Moscow. During the meeting, Shoukry delivered a message from President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi to his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin. The message stressed on the strong Egyptian-Russian relations and coordination between the two countries on all issues of mutual concern. Shoukry's talks with Lavrov focused on means of boosting bilateral cooperation in addition to regional and international files of mutual concern. Shoukry and Lavrov held a joint press conference after the talks. Shoukry said that Egypt is keen on continuing cooperation in the field of nuclear power, trade exchange and tourism. The foreign minister said that the talks also covered means of ending Palestinian-Israeli conflict by reaching a just and comprehensive settlement based on the two-state solution. Shoukry stressed on the importance of preserving Libya's unity and sovereignty and forcing mercenaries and foreign troops out of the country. He also called for ending the conflict in Syria. Shoukry said that the talks covered the disputed Ethiopian dam and Russia's support to Egypt in the UN Security Council. He called for reaching a legally binding agreement. For his part, Lavrov said that he agreed with Shukri on holding 2+2 meetings of foreign ministers and defense ministers of the two countries next year. He warned of the surge of terrorism in Syria's Idlib and called for holding the elections as scheduled in Libya. During his visit, Shukri will also hold talks with Russian Security Council Secretary Nikolai Patrushev as part of continuing consultations with the Russian side on the most important files of joint cooperation. Grand Imam of Al-Azhar Sheikh Ahmed al-Tayyib said that God assigned messengers to warn their people against spreading corruption on earth. This came in a speech to the Religion Leaders Summit on Climate and Education held in Italy. Al-Tayyib arrived in Rome after concluding a visit to Germany, where he received medical treatment. The novel coronavirus has killed at least 4,798,207 people